Welcome to Leadership Energetics. So this is a video in nature for you. I felt inspired to do this. The thing is, when it comes to leadership energetics, it's a skill that you need to be able to do anywhere and everywhere. I think that being able to do this, I have cars coming from both sides of me, so being watched two ways, two angles, and that's fine. I've never really had a problem with being seen. I've been doing video creation for a very long time, but nonetheless, it still is a skill, and every single time I show up to public to record, it's still a skill of holding that frequency, holding the focus and my presence, my center, my balance, right? Because ultimately you have so many people's projections of their thoughts, and that's the thing with leadership. It's about holding your center, your frequency, and your balance. I think that there's this beautiful imagery. I'm going to try and see if I can get it up of what a center is and what a balance is. And the beautiful thing about those two things is that when you realize that balance isn't just about having your internal balance, being able to stand on one leg. It's also about being able to balance your own energy with what's happening external. It's finding equilibrium, balance, so that you're not just talking at people. So you're not just living in your own bubble, which is nothing wrong with any of those things in certain contexts. But most of the time you do want to show up with deep presence, and I think that what I'm learning, especially in my journey making these beautiful videos for you, is presence is really important. Presence is so freaking powerful and potent in the game of sales, the game of influence, and the game of leadership, which is what I teach. The thing is with leadership, it's all about the embodiment, and that means it's all about how connected are you to your being, your being. And when I say your being, I'm talking about the feeling, the beingness, the existence, where you're not the thing that exists beyond your thinking, beyond your feeling, your being, right? Your being, this is your being, your human being. So to exist in your being instead of your thinking, instead of your thought process and your ego, that's when you truly are in the most, Eckhart Tolle talks about be here now. It's that's when you're being here and now. It's where truly your power of attraction, manifestation exists, when you're fully here in the present moment. So there's a beauty to understanding that your point of attraction, your energy, your center, your balance is literally the only thing you have control of in this reality. And through that, you control things externally, but not without that. I've tried, I'm sure you've tried, to try and just make more action and try harder, speak more louder and more volume to get the result you want. But the truth is, it's refinement, it's alignment, it's the energy. That's the game we're in, that's the game of life. You have no control of what comes at you. Life, one thing that's constant is it's constantly changing. However, what you do have control of is how you choose to respond to those things. The things that are coming to you, how you receive them, then you get to filter and process and alchemize them to whatever energy you want them to be. And that's in leadership, energetics at the core. It's taking direction, consciousness, realizing you get to decide how you really, the narrative and the story you tell about the things you receive in your life, and from those stories, everything will then be transformed, because we do live in a mirror reality. So it's what you put out is what you get, and what's within as without, as above as below. Sit still and know that I am God. Know that I am consciousness, and know that I am light, awareness. I am that I am. I am truly the consciousness of this experience. We are just all one consciousness. That's why I love the seed of life. I have this beautiful henna tattoo here, because it really represents that when you shift and when you heal internally, any ounce or trigger or trauma, there has to be a cause and effect, an improvement and an expansion of opportunities, of blessings, of love that you get to receive in one department of your life, because every single work that you do, every single thing that you do matters so deeply much. It really, really matters. Everything that you choose to think, everything you choose to do, everything you feel, it matters so much. And there's just so much of a huge impact that it's beyond your understanding. Every single thing, every single choice you do creates quantum changes in your timelines, in your realities and in the realities and timelines and experiences of those around you. That is the understanding of leadership energetics. It's the Empress archetypal way. And what do I mean by that? Because the Empress, she rules empires. She is able to rule empires, so she cannot do that by going out every day and doing every single task that needs to be done. She has to do that with her frequency, with her vibration, with her energy. She leads with her frequency, with her values, with her choices. And that is then what ripples out into her empire. It's what ripples out into her products, the product of her choices, of her energy. That is how powerful it becomes when you get activated in leadership energetics and you become the empress of your empire. You are watching my videos because you're a woman that's here to do something big. You understand the power of your womb, the sacredness, the codes that happen when you really own your sensuality, your sexuality, knowing that at the core that is where your true authentic expression is born from, that's the fuel to everything you do in your life, the fuel to running, the fuel to cooking, the fuel to making love, the fuel to communication, the fuel to inspiration and sales and leadership is your sexual life force. And your womb is where that's born from. Your womb is the void of creation where everything around you is born from, so therefore that is the most powerful, potent place. It's your power center as a woman. The man's power center in their body is their heart chakra, their love, that's their center. And your center as a woman is your sacred womb, because that's the thing that sets you apart from the biology of a man. And biology of a man is fit to be stronger, to hunt physically, but a woman's biology, she can still do those things, but she is biologically created energetically to be able to be leading powerfully. That is why feminine leadership has this coded, beautiful formula I've created called leadership energetics. I am loving the sun. I'm really enjoying the sun. I'm enjoying doing this outside. When I first came out, I was like, oh my goodness, there's so much noises. Are you going to be able to hear me? But after filming for a bit, I'm like, yes, you can hear me. You can hear me. So share this video with people you think need to listen to this. Watch this 100 times. Watch it again. Watch it again. Keep listening, keep plugging in, keep showing up and investing in your leadership, because your leadership is not only impacting your life, it's impacting those around you, your friends, the people you love, and ultimately society, humanity, and many generations to come, the evolution of the species of humanity. So your existence, you don't exist for you don't exist for your character, you exist for the eternity of our experience as human consciousness, or whatever we evolve in the future to be. But as the consciousness of what this experience is continuously God experiencing itself from different perspectives. So your experience, your truth, your divinity comes from you understanding that leadership is not an option. If you're watching this, it's because you are a powerful being. And with power, you need to be able to handle that. You need to be able to be in control of it. So to do that, you need to be in control of your energy and realize that you were born to lead. You are a leader. You are a natural born leader. That's why you have the fire in your soul, the ambition and the drive that you have. So it's your job to take responsibility and invest in your growth and in your skills, because as you get better at leading, so does the positive experiences, the clients that you're able to lead, the things that happen to you start becoming miracles and blessings. The things that happen to you start to become miracles and blessings. I'm telling you, the more that you improve and hone in your skill, the more magic life will reflect back to you. So I'm going to finish the video here. Like the video, comment your thoughts, and obviously I do post consistently, and they are like, most videos are just going off leadership and energetics, so it's a continuation. It's really amazing to just follow the videos. So I'll see you in the next video. It's so good to see you here.